What's going on, guys? MadeToGrow. So today's topic of today's video is obviously what the title is about. Today I'm talking about my injuries, hopefully to shed some light on my past experiences and to help you through whatever you're going through. Now, if I happen to give any type of advice during this video, no, I'm not a medical professional. No, it's not a diagnosis, but pretty much don't put me at fault. There's my disclaimer. Pretty much, I want to talk about my injuries of the past. Not only have I been hurt, but I've also been injured. So let's get through that. Now, I'm 16 years old. A lot of people are like, oh, you're 16 years old, you shouldn't be hurt. Well, the truth is that I have been hurt. And it goes back to the 7th grade. I was playing flag football. Yes, flag football. Now, I know not the most manliest sport, but I was playing flag football for my school. And I remember I felt faster. It was like my first couple weeks back. And I'm turning up the sideline. And boom, I get like this huge fiery like tearing feeling in my quad. And I was out for practice. I really couldn't move. And pretty much I was told that like I didn't tear my quad completely, but I tore something in my quad. That left me out for the whole football season and left me in pain for about a year. I went to doctors. First doctor was like, son, it'll just take rest, you'll get better. Waited for like 2 months, no pain improvement. So then I went to El Salvador. We started wrapping up my quad, and he told me just keep it wrapped until like the connective tissue takes care of what it's got to take care of. So eventually the pain started to lessen, and it was always a nag for me going forward, even during playing basketball season. That was my left quad. After pretty much having to sit out my football season, started playing basketball because I wasn't going to miss basketball. My quad had started to feel better, but I guess because I was compensating, I developed this really bad pain in my upper hamstring, in my left upper hamstring. Now, it wasn't, I don't remember a pull or a tear at any point, but it hurt like a pull or a tear. The reason why I say this is because I have pulled my hamstring. So it was really painful. The whole basketball season would wrap my upper leg before I'd play, just that way it could take away some of the pain. So that's 7th grade. I'm about 12 years old. Then I started to feel better over the summer. Then we go into 8th grade year. I played basketball. I joined an AAU team. So after my basketball season, joined another AAU team, and I started developing like this Achilles pain. Right, my Achilles starts to kill me. Just like do a little bit of running, and it flares up like I can't walk. So I'm like, okay, I start getting worked on, and then I start developing this pain in the inner part of my knee. And that's what's called osteochondritis dissecans. It's pretty much where cartilage starts to die, and it's really painful. So that's what happened to me. There's like stage 1 through 4. I believe I was somewhere around stage 2 or 3. Cartilage didn't completely wear off. It was just dead. So that was really painful, and doctors weren't really helping me. A lot of people wanted to do surgery. Some people just wanted to wait, and I really didn't know what to do. So after playing basketball season, I was pretty much left crippled on my left leg, as I have all these pains in my left leg, and I have this osteochondritis dissecans. Pretty much any time I bend my knee, it hurts. So me walking hurts. Me bending down to my shoe hurts. I pretty much couldn't be a kid. I felt like I couldn't run, jump, play recess, you know what I'm saying? And that really hurt because I was really scared to move. So that was my left knee, osteochondritis dissecans. So eventually we found this guy named Dr. Darrow, and he gave me some injections in my knee. I believe it was PRP or platelet-rich plasma, something like that. And my knee got better. We did 2 treatments of that. He was a very generous man, gave us a nice price, and my knee got better. But as you can tell, I've kind of developed like these injuries on my left leg, and even though I fixed the pain, that didn't mean my imbalances were gone. So you got to know that even though I messed up my knee in my 8th grade year, for like a good 8 months, from when I was hurt to when I got the platelet-rich plasma, it was about 8 months. And for those 8 months, it was really, really hard on me mentally because I thought I'd never be able to play basketball again. I'd never be able to run up and down the court with my brother. I'd never be able to just do the things that kids like to do, you know, like run and jump off some stairs, like just mess around, play tag, because I like to have fun, and I couldn't do a lot of things that I like to have fun with. So that really hurt me, and it really made me feel like I was forever injured, right? And if you feel that way, right, you're gonna feel that way with any kind of injury or pain that you have. When you're in the pain, it feels like you can't find the solution to get out. But just remember to stay practical and to keep moving forward. So let's move on forward with the story. My knee gets better, but obviously I still have these imbalances. So freshman year, I'm able to play. Happiest dude. I remember at one point my mom almost cried because I got home and then I come out the house and I jump off the stairs. Like we have these little stairs. I jump up the stairs and I land and I keep walking. And my mom told me later that she almost cried because she hadn't seen me do that in like I don't know how long. Anyway, get back on track. Play basketball. Then I'm getting ready to play volleyball that season, and I'm playing basketball. I slip and I pull my hamstring, and ooh, that pain was horrible. I was home alone. I'm on the floor like I'm like grabbing my hamstring. I'm like, oh no, like not my hamstring. So I didn't tear my hamstring. I pulled my hamstring, and that kept me kind of injured for like my whole volleyball season. But I kept playing, and then I wanted to take some time to recover for basketball. I recovered for basketball, and then as my hamstring gets better, I start to develop patellar tendonitis. Now, if any of you have ever had patellar tendonitis, it is annoying, right? Like you just try to do something and like it just like is a pain in your knee, and it bothers, like it really bothers. It hurts, and then like towards the ends of workouts or end of practice, it hurts even more. So, not even just talking about sports, I couldn't squat. Like, I remember one time, my knee was feeling good that day, and I tried a front squat. I think I had like 95 pounds on the bar and just did like a couple sets. And I was left in pain for like 2 more weeks, like aggravated pain. It was horrible. So, with the help of the man named Eric, he is a massage person. He works on my body, loosened up my tissues and stuff. And he taught me what it is like to mobilize and stretch and the importance of doing that stuff. So, while it was still very hard on me mentally, I was like, dang it, I'm hurt again, right? I'm hurt. And he's telling me that, like, very systematically, roll out your quads, stretch your quads, and, like, get your core and butt involved, right? So, doing that, didn't automatically cure my pain, but over a month, I start to feel the differences in my body, right? When I go upstairs, I'd feel it in my glutes, my quads were on fire all the time, and the pain started to go away. So the pain started to go away from the patellar tendonitis, and I couldn't have been happier. So after again another mental bout of being like, oh man, I'm hurt again, I get over it with just very basic recovery techniques. I thought I was never going to have healthy knees because of what happened to my knees before and what's happening to my knees now. Oh, I'm never going to get rid of this patellar tendonitis, blah, blah, blah. But if you just take care of yourself, it's not as bad as it seems, right? Like, there's people that actually have worse knees. And me now, I know that I just had some imbalances. I didn't have really bad knees. So after the patellar tendonitis, I go good for a while. And then I hit summer, and I start to develop this pain in my hips. And it's really weird. And it's like in my hip flexors, and it almost feels like it's strained. So if you can tell, I'm like a walking injury. That's the joke around my family. I'm a walking injury. I'm one step away from tearing an ACL. But my hip flexor starts to hurt. And I'm like, okay. My guy, Eric, tells me that, hey, look, it's probably an imbalance of your hips. So I go see a chiropractor, work with the chiropractor for a while, fixes my hips. And ever since then, I've pretty much been ridden of pain. I still get shoulder pains here and there, or hips or knees get a little achy, but no real pain. So if you listen to this and you just got a little bit of history of my injuries, pretty much my lifting journey and my sports journey has not been an easy ride. It's been very problematic, but it's taught me a lot, right? So number one is that injuries gave me more time to develop myself as a person. So don't ever think of injuries as a time to be like down on yourself, right? Yes, you have to take some time. You have to balance the yin and the yang. You have to take some more time to recover, but use that extra time to develop parts of yourself, right? I develop parts of myself by reading, listening to audiobooks, and finding one of my inspirations, Elliot Hulse, right? While I was injured, I listened to a lot of Elliot Hulse, developed more parts of myself because around the time I got injured, I was dealing with depression. So with that being said, even though you're injured, don't feel bad for yourself because there's someone worse than you. Also, when you're injured, like I said, it feels like there's no way out of it. Look up some videos. There's a lot of research out there to help you get better, right? I believe that we're supposed to live life without pain, at least pain in the body. Like, I don't mean, that may come out the wrong way, right? Of course there's going to be pain trials, but what I mean by pain is like physical pain. Like our body should be moving the right ways. That way our body can move for many years, right? Without pain. That's what I mean. So I believe a good movement will lead to less pain. And also, the last thing I wanted to say, it's going to be tough. You're going to develop pains if you're an athlete. And by no means am I the only person that's been hurt, right? You've probably been hurt, whether it's physically or emotionally. You and I have been hurt. Someone we know have been hurt. We've all been hurt. So, and the last point I want to bring up is if you're in pain, don't be like, oh, why me? Why do I have pain? Because even though I had pain, I'm grateful for the pain that I've had because one, it's taught me about the body, right? Like I've learned so much about my body and about how the body works by the pain that was given to me, and not having an easy way out, or not an easy way out. I was able to learn so much, like through books like Kelly Starrett's, what I forget his, oh, The Supple Leopard, Paul Chek's Eat, Move, and Be Healthy. Just a lot of exercise science books, right? So all this stuff, I don't regret the pain because it taught me a lot, right? It taught me to push my mental state, right? Like it teaches you so much. So don't take for granted the negative things in your life. Though you can turn them into positives if you choose to. Don't pity yourself because there's someone else that has worse problems than you do. And this is a different kind of video. It's different for me to share this kind of stuff with you, but hopefully you guys enjoy the story time. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rant. Anyway, if you have injuries, comment down below. Should like, comment, and subscribe. You know what we saying up here. That's it, man. Stay strong and God bless. Hope I didn't mumble on for too long. This video seems like it's going to be really long. Hopefully get to training in the next couple videos. Stay strong and God bless. Peace.